Okay. Hey you guys, it's Jan here. So today I want to talk about my kind of hair care regimen. Being a natural strawberry blonde already comes with a few things. First, I am African American, so I know most African Americans do suffer with not a lot of oil production on their scalp naturally. So that's why we use a lot of oils, you know, butters, things of that nature, which I totally love. And then the fact that redheads and that strawberry kind like also have that hair color is also very dry as well. So I kind of got a double whammy of dryness. So, and I'm not joking, my hair is kind of like the Sahara Desert sometimes. So no matter how much I put on it, especially like in the morning, like I've gone to bed and saturated my hair with whether it's like a shea butter and olive oil or anything. By the time I wake up, which is maybe 6 or 7 hours later, my hair feels comfortable in the sense my scalp doesn't feel dry. But at the same time, I know that it doesn't have that level of moisture that anyone with a decent amount of oil production would have, you know, where it's just feeling like your hair is just oily and ridiculous and it just, you know, you need to wash it like every day or whatever the case is. So here are a few things, excuse me, that I do use on my hair on a more consistent basis. So the first up is the Cantu Shea Butter. It's a leave-in conditioner. And what is in this beautiful item? Canola oil, shea butter, aloe, leaf juice, chamomile, all these wonderful things that help moisturize your hair, especially, and it's formulated for damaged, dry, or coarse hair, which is all me in a nutshell. The one thing I do like about this is that you can either do it as daily, you can as a leave-in overnight, like with a plastic cap, or you can just apply to split ends or damaged areas. So you don't necessarily have to do it just as a leave-in. You can just use it in spots that you think you really need. What I use this for sometimes is like a grease, and for those of you who know, grease, like greasing your scalp, meaning you take the comb and you put it on there, you know, like how your mom used to do when you were little, you know, greasing your scalp, making sure it's, you know, has the oil and it looks good. So I sometimes use it for that. Second up that I use is the olive oil. And I'm sure you guys have seen this in countless beauty supply stores as well, like your Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, whatever. And this, of course, is a moisturizing hair lotion. Again, same properties. Apply a small amount, rub together, massage your hair. Now, I don't believe in small amounts because my hair is so dry. Half this bottle can sometimes be gone in less than a month. And that's because I know my hair type and I know my scalp. I am not suggesting that anyone whose hair is not as dry as mine just use like half a bottle. No. I just know that with my hair, I need to put on as much as possible because I got there's a huge circumference here to cover. So, you know, I got a lot of area to take care of and do. The other thing that I recently got into is, of course, and I'm sure they've been talking about coconut oil for literally like the past 2 years about how great it is. And I just recently got on the bandwagon. I know I'm late. I'm not trendy, but I never said I was. But this is the Hy-Vee, which is a store out here in the Midwest. This is just the organic coconut oil. And I mean, you could get any coconut oil from anywhere. It doesn't matter. So you can sell it any place where there's like what's considered the organic or healthy areas of any store is usually where you can find it. Cool thing about coconut oil is you can use for everything: cooking, hair, skin. My bottle's kind of messed up because I left it on top of the fridge and the motor back there got really hot, so it kind of melted the bottle, and then when I put it in the pot it kind of melted it too. But again, this is a great thing to use when you're trying to do like a deep conditioner as well. You get it in its liquefied state. So as you can see, and most of you probably already know, coconut oil is pretty solid. But when you get it in its liquefied state, it's just like any other oil. You apply it, you get a plastic cap, and you leave it on your hair like an hour before really washing it, which I totally do. What I also do is, when I forgot to bring it, is I have a detangling comb. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen them, but they're kind of where the actual teeth are not flat. They kind of curve around, so it's kind of going into each other. That's what I use, and it helps to not only detangle but get the oil through every part of my scalp that I want to get it through. So it totally saturates my whole hair. Now, so far as shampoo and conditioning, now I know there's, you know, everybody can do a co-wash, which basically conditioner uses like a shampoo as opposed to using shampoo, because shampoo strips, of course, the oils and everything out your hair. So what I decided to do was to go and look for something that both has the moisturizing factor for both shampoo and conditioner. So this is Suave Professionals, and this is the Almond and Shea Butter shampoo, and then the Almond and Shea Butter conditioner. Now both these bottles look the same, so you do have to be careful if you do end up buying them, which one you end up using, because as with everyone, your shampoo bottle may run out faster than your conditioner. Luckily for me, and since I live with my boyfriend, we both have dry scalp problems, this is what we have this is what we're using right now. Cool thing about it is that both the shampoo and the conditioner, especially the shampoo, which I was surprised at, actually leaves your hair feeling very moisturized. And I think that's because it does have the aloe and the shea butter in it. A lot of people get, you know, there was this big deal maybe like 5 to 10 years ago about sulfates in shampoos, and I even did a video a long time ago, like 2-3 years ago, about sulfates. And you just have to really know, because people are concerned that sulfates cause cancer and all, and there are certain types of sulfates that do, but you have to realize there are certain sulfates. Sulfate basically is just to clean and de-gunk or de-grease. So that's usually why a sulfate is in a shampoo, is to take away the dirt and the oil buildup from everything that you do to it. That means being out and about, whatever hairspray, whatever styling you use, whatever oil you use, to get rid of that buildup. But the cool thing about this is that it does have the shea butter and the aloe in it, so it doesn't make your hair feel, you know how when you clean your hair and you can feel like that level of squeaky cleaning your hair or your scalp feels like you really stripped it? It doesn't make your hair feel like that. It makes your hair feel clean without feeling like you stripped your scalp, which is what I totally enjoy about both the shampoo and conditioner. Now the conditioner I do leave on for a good 30 minutes or so, but that's me because I love conditioner on my hair. Like I said, my hair is as dry as the Sahara Desert. I can drink water every day. I can do whatever I want to it, but because of the natural chemistry of my hair and, you know, my DNA per se, there's only so much oil it will really produce. So that's why I depend on everything that I use that I've shown you. There have been other items I've used for my hair, you know, trial and error, as with anything, because you want to find something that really works. So for me, the leave-in conditioner is something I use every day. The olive oil, it's kind of between the leave-in and the olive oil every day, depending on how I feel. The coconut oil I try and use on a weekly basis, meaning when I want to give myself like a deep conditioner treatment, try and use it on an everyday basis. And as for the shampoo, there have been many conflicting articles about how many times you should shampoo your hair. I personally shampoo my hair once a week. And if that sounds gross to anyone, then I apologize. I mean, sometimes I've even gone 2 weeks without doing it. And this is because my hair does not produce the oil that some other hair does. So it doesn't make sense to me to keep washing out the stuff that I know is keeping my head moisture so I don't have that much breakage, you know, every day or, you know, every 2 or 3 days. You know, everyone has a different hair type, so you can't compare one to the other. I just know for me, that's what works, is, you know, getting to shampoo either once a week or once every 2 weeks. Now, I do my own, I relax my hair at home, and I know there's also that big thing about, you know, black women using relaxer, the creamy crack as they call it, and, you know, we should get back to our natural roots and everything like that. And I don't have a problem with that. I think natural hair is beautiful, and I tried it for like 3 years. My biggest problem with it is that it's not just the shrinkage. I don't really care about that, but I have been known to break combs ever since I was little. My mom would comb my hair and she'd break it because the plastic was never durable enough, because that's how much knots and tangles I had. And that's my problem with me being natural, is because, you know, I would use the Curly Junkie, which I totally love, the Curl Junkie. I forgot what it's called. Oh God, had it a while ago. But literally, you put it in, it will help detangle your hair. But you know, it came in this size bottle, and because of me wanting using it every day, I would run out a lot, and it wasn't exactly cheap to get. So it was just one of those things where just like for my sanity, really, I went back to relaxing my hair. The thing about it is I don't use a hot iron or a flat iron that much when I do it. I go through the motions, do the relaxer, do the pre-treat, you know, put the petroleum jelly around my scalp. I mean, I've seen my hairdresser do it so many times. It's kind of like almost a routine of how to get my hair to where I want it to be. And it really, you know, once you have the procedure done, you can do your hair. I use the same company that makes this. I use their olive oil treatment because they come with a lot of pre-treatment that you can use on the scalp during. And of course, just like any hairdresser tells you, all the warnings that, you know, you strand test it, you make sure you haven't scratched your scalp, you make sure there are no open sores because it burns. Whether or not they you know, I know they don't use lye anymore, but it still burns because you're still using the chemical to straighten your hair. So, you know, you have to either one, have a high threshold level of pain, which I think I do, and two, you know, you have to set time aside for that. Like I literally have to set aside at least an hour to an hour and a half, because even though the relaxing process itself may only take like 15 to 20 minutes, I have to rinse it out, shampoo what's out till it turns white, then put the conditioner on it, sit with that, then I have to blow dry my hair, and then I have to use a flat iron to get it as flat as I want to be. I mean, it's to the point where even when I bought the my hair dryer has we can put the comb on it. I had broken teeth on that, and that's when my hair has actually been straight, because my hair is very thick. And when I say thick, I'm not talking like those commercials where you see the girls and they're like, whoa. Like literally my hair can do that when I wake up in the morning. Most of the time I just keep it to a minimum because my hair can get Oprah Winfrey big when I really want to curl it and really want to do something special with it. So I mean, I know the limitations of my hair. It's my hair, so I totally get that. But those are just a few of the things I use, because I know some people before had asked me like, what do I use on my hair and things like that. So that's the only reason why I'm doing this video. Probably in the next couple weeks or so, I will be testing out a new shampoo that I will be getting just to see if it actually will help with getting rid of the dry scalp that I do have. I mean, it's to the point where I feel like I may even have not cradle cap, because that's something that kids get, but it feels almost like eczema like symptoms where it's so dry, like I've been able to like scratch and pick off like pieces of it. Like that's how dry my scalp is, and it's just not great, you know. So I'm trying to find everything that will work outside of going to a dermatologist and they like checking my scalp and seeing and give me some weird medication. Or like if I can take care of it with doing deep treatments every week and whatever, I will do that. So that's all I want to talk about today. I will hopefully try and come back to you guys with some more beauty type videos, and you know, hopefully you enjoy them, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.